Hello and welcome to the Boro Breakdown podcast, another lowdown show. And this time it's on Boro's eighth summer signing, LUKAS ENGEL. LUKAS has joined Middlesbrough on a 4-year deal from Silkeborg, and the Danish left back is finally in the building. He's signed for a reported fee of 2.5 million euros, and that could be a big deal for Boro. I'm very, very excited about this deal personally. A left back is something that is really important for Boro, given our style of play. And we've seen in the last couple of weeks that Middlesbrough just became a little bit more narrow since the departure of Ryan Giles, obviously going back to Wolves and now going on to sign for Luton, and Middlesbrough missing out on him. It was kind of a big miss, but Middlesbrough have been in the market and they've identified a left back. Is it the only left back we'll sign this summer? Maybe not. I think we might go in again for someone else. But let's find out about LUKAS ENGEL right now. And we were able to speak to Casper from the Nordic Football Data Twitter page to find out a little bit more about Boro's new recruit.
Congratulations on getting LUKAS ENGEL to Middlesbrough. LUKAS ENGEL is an offensive left back that loves going forward and that has tons of field experience at the age of 24. He's played more than 14,000 minutes at 3 different clubs in Denmark and have shown step progress along the way. And last year he was recognized as Player of the Year in Silkeborg, which is a testament to his current qualities. Interestingly, Engel's position on the field has evolved over time. Initially, when he made his breakthrough into the first team, he was positioned as an offensive midfielder or left winger with a good track record for goal contributions. However, as his career matured, Engel was transitioned to serve as an offensive left back instead. There's no doubt about Engel's capabilities by Danish standards. His technical proficiency combined with an offensive mindset makes him a strong asset in the Danish league. More so, he has an innate ability to set up plays for his teammates, a skill reflected in his ranking amongst the highest expected assists in the league for left backs. Engel's current team is characterized by their assertive ball position strategy. As a consequence, Engel from time to time finds himself adopting the position of a wide winger. And I think this characterizes Engel fairly well, that he exhibits a stronger presence when in possession of the ball as opposed to off the ball. So, congratulations once again on getting a player that has shown he can step progress along the way, and I'm sure he'll be able to do so in Middlesbrough as well.
So really positive words from Casper there. A player who has played in a possession-based team, likes to get forward and can play on a winger. And he wasn't a winger previously and now moved into left back. So the clips that we can maybe show of LUKAS ENGEL are very, very good. If we can look at him and who is he and what is his background. You know, he's a 24-year-old Danish left back. He was a left winger and he's moved into a left back role. He did start out at a local side of Casper, and then he's received under 21 call-ups and has just progressed and flourished over the last couple of years. Looking at him positionally and see how he stacks up, I can definitely see a lot of Ryan Giles in LUKAS ENGEL, and maybe even better. I think defensively he actually is a better defender than what Ryan Giles is. And I think when we spoke in the previous podcast around Middlesbrough, having fullbacks that are just playing a bit too narrow and it made us quite easy to play against. We play an opposition hand. This is it. We're able now to stretch teams again and have someone who would play with chalk on his boots, get down the line, whip balls in the box. And that's very exciting for all of us. You know, I think he's going to allow Riley McGree to get back into his natural position, move inside. And then from that, you know, able to create that space for him to get in behind. So I think that's really, really good. But in terms of statistics, you know, he was the player of the year at Silkeborg last year. He was the highest expected assists for left backs in the league. He was forward thinking, he plays winger, and also 1 goal and 9 assists as well. So all the positive things that you want from any type of left back, surely, especially now with how important that wing back role is for Middlesbrough, because, you know, we'll see it from the left side or we'll see it from the right side. Having someone who's able to get forward, track back, able to create opportunities from wide areas is really, really important to how Boro want to play and how Michael Carrick wants us to step up, to stack up against opposition teams and how he wants us to play as well. So he's definitely quick. He can cover a lot of depth that we need him to do so. And especially when Boro are trying to counter teams, we have the opportunity to do so with LUKAS ENGEL. In terms of how Silkeborg are feeling about the deal as well, they've said he's absolutely fantastic. He adorns at the back of my new jersey. I'm surprised that we've got 2.5 million for him, and also with that, Middlesbrough. I think that it's a great move for him, and it's not a penny too little. Farewell, my angel. And that was from some Silkeborg supporters as well. So, in terms of him coming in, is he going to be first choice? Absolutely. I think he's going to be first choice. Hayden Coulson's going to probably come to the bench. But I wouldn't be surprised if we went into the market again and got someone similar as well. I think although Hayden Coulson has done a job there, I can maybe see him moving on in the window too. And we try to bring in someone similar to that same characteristic as what ENGEL brings. Because you never know, an injury might happen. We need to bring in someone similar. If we have that similarity in a backup position, then that's a really big positive for Boro as well. And the right back as well, we've seen that not having that we're missing Tommy Smith at the moment. Can we find someone similar? Because McNair's just not really being the person that we want him to be in that position right now. So, rankings. Where does ENGEL rank for me in terms of a signing? For me, and you've heard in our previous shows that we give threes, we've give fours. For me, I think this is a 5 out of 5. I am very, very excited about this deal. I think we've got a real coup in LUKAS ENGEL. I think he's going to bring something to this side where we probably haven't had previously in terms of better defensive attributes. Yes, he's going to get caught. Yes, he's going to be exposed to some point, and that's just how Middlesbrough play. We're going to be exposed because it creates so much space behind ourselves. When we're trying to bomb forward, but for me, his crossing is fantastic from what we've seen. His passing is really, really good. His assist is excellent. He stacks up against Giles so well. And for me, if we're able to get him in those positions with the ball across into the box, I think Boro's number 9th signing of the summer, Latte Laugh, is going to have a field day in the box as well. So for me, very, very happy about this transfer. I think we're going to do it's a really good bit of business for us. I don't think it's the final left back we'll sign in the summer. And more importantly, I think we're in for a bit of a treat with this one. So this was the lowdown on LUKAS ENGEL, and that was all your Boro Matchday chatter in a pod. Up the Boro breakdown.